The hallway suddenly ends and I see a hatch. This is probably the place. I break through and jump inside. The NPC is already gone. Quickly see Chinatsu, drained of all strength. Her voice is hoarse. Okay. Tightly hug her as she struggles to stand up. Did he actually come to death? Turn around and see him right there, saying more properly than you'd expect. But there's something wrong with him. His eyes are shining with a strange light. Makes a stinging chill go down my spine. No. Oh Jesus, Bud. Oh Jesus, Bud. Oh Jesus. Win what, Masa? Overcome by cynicism and sadness so great I almost choke. My friend is broken. It pains me so badly I'm not even crying. I almost forgot that sadness can be so overwhelming that you can't even shed a tear. Yeah, I gotta take them back. It's about all I can do here. Masa, and I start running through the structure. I can barely remember the paths we followed. Before I realize it, we're back at the old structure. Apparently they're still fighting Dominion. You hear explosions coming from here and there. We're finally back. I heave a long sigh that leaves me open to the pain from the fact that I couldn't protect them. Tears gather in my eyes and I fall to my knees. The self-hate from not being able to protect him is tearing me apart. Oh no, he's gonna snap and start attacking the good guys. Well, not necessarily good guys, but... well, maybe even the good guys. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight Masa, aren't we? Masa's voice resounds throughout the hallway. Oh, Masa, no. Masa. Masa, yamero. Yamero, Masa. They say that time slows down when life is endangered. I'm feeling that right now. A knife Major Shizel took out slowly sinks into my dear friend's unit, and... Masa! Damn. Not what I expected. That shout escapes me, it's too late. Major Shizel's attack penetrates Masa's armor, and... Masa's unit explodes before he could even scream, leaving only the fragments. God damn. Honestly, I expected it would come down to a 1v1, kind of like how it did in Rain's route, where we would try to like stop Masa from going too far and hurting someone, but damn, just over like that. Fuck. Especially when Ko's been going through this, like, they get back from the Dominion base, right? And he's like racked with guilt over the fact that he couldn't protect his friends. Just to have the one that snapped get fucking shanked and explode right before his eyes. Fuck. That's rough, man. My mind is numb, but I still respond by reflex. Cancel my simulacrum and go to where Masa just was. Where the fuck is Chinatsu? Did we address that? Did we address that? Chinatsu, we're almost there, so that would imply he was still holding Chinatsu, right? And then everything else goes down. And at no point does it make it sound like that he dropped off Chinatsu. No. He did not. So you cancel out your simulacrum. Where's Chinatsu? Major Shizel actually killed him just now, but he was the one who attacked first, so she's not at fault here. As those thoughts overrun my head, I just look at the floor dumbfounded. What do you got, Agent? Suddenly someone calls out to me. It's Agent. But as I am right now, I can't feel anything from her presence. I just look back at her with no expression to speak of. She suddenly embraces me. It resurrects an old memory of mine. Ko often hugged me like this when I visited her in Aki's private space. She nods with nothing but confidence. Following that nostalgic whisper, she lets go of me. She really is Ku. Logic has nothing to do with this. I just feel that she is. My numb thoughts start to work again. She looks at Chinatsu, the woman I had my first date and kiss with. Suddenly remember the time she and I went to school together. She impishly sticks out her tongue. Seeing her innocent, careless smile makes me feel like pushing it any further would be tasteless. Suddenly her expression changes, she crouches down. It's been pretty long since the thing in Anonymous City. I know she overdid it a bit during the matches, but shouldn't it be healed by now? With a faint smile on her face, she stands up and lightly waves her leg around. However, that makes her become somewhat teary-eyed. Chinatsu's leg might be in a worse state than I thought. Might have hurt pretty bad. Just imagining it makes my heart ache. It's probably a bad thing to say in front of Chinatsu. Contrary to my expectations, she smiles. Ever since the kiss, Chinatsu stopped messing around with me. It's a welcome thing, but I'm extremely curious about what exactly happened in her mind to inspire this change. Oh, I don't fucking know, bud. What could it be? You guys share a nice romantic fucking moment, like, oh, suddenly she's been really nice and sweet to me. I wonder why. Fucking Christ, dude. Jesus. Wow. And so we walk on the early morning path.
未だに娘の私が恥ずかしくなるくらいベタベタ。それで調子に乗って子供を作りすぎてさ、賑やかだけど家計は火の車って感じなんだ。でも穏やかな家庭って羨ましいぜ。なんだかお前の家ってみんな仲が良さそうだしな。うん、それは私も思うよ。だから子供の頃は素敵な男を学園生のうちに見つけて結婚するもんだって思ってたんだ。千夏的に素敵な男ってどんなやつなんだ？お金持ちでスポーツマンで頭が良くてイケメンな人。
That annoys me for some reason. So much so that I speak without thinking my words through.
俺は理想と対極だな。容姿だけは及第点だから 20% も望みが叶えば上出来だよ。
You're over 20% of what I want, and that's good enough. Listen, I can picture the ideal man in my head, and you're like, I don't know, like a fifth of that, but you know, it works.
厳しいな。っていうか、ほとんど叶ってないんじゃないか、それ。それに考えてみれば、こうは庶民の出じゃないんだよね。そう。財閥の妻女と傭兵が駆け落ちしてできた貧乏家庭の子供さ。つまり庶民以下の可能性だってある。でもコネがあるのっていいよ。それに趣味クラブの才能は確かだし。あんたよく考えればいい線いってるよね。これで NPC オタクじゃなければ完璧か？それは私は気にしないよ。私人形なんかに負けないの。
True. Before I realized that we're no longer talking like friends would, I look at her and see her looking back at me.
ついついふざけちゃうけどさ、私青春に来て本当に良かったと思ってるよ。如月寮に入ったのも、コウと仲良くなったのも。私男に愚痴を言うのが嫌いでさ、こうだけだよ。こんなにいろいろ話したのは。それにずっと一緒にいたいとか思う。そりゃ光栄だな。
Wait, just what is she to me? Can't think of how to continue. Ah, you fucking pussy!
ねえ、時間空いてる？
She speaks as if she noticed my hesitation.
どうしてもコウに聞いてほしい話がある。
The idea that our relationship is about to go to the next level makes me feel like my heart is about to burst. Yeah, I want her to make it clear how she feels about me, and I have to respond the same way.
分かった。時間を空けておくよ。うん、絶対だよ。
I don't want to lose Chinatsu. The realization fills me with emotions that make me want to cry.
そうだな。こう、脳波、先ほど。
Thanks, Agent. Really need someone to stabilize my brainwaves.
ああ。おかげで最悪の状態は脱したみたいだ。
I look up and take some deep breaths. I still feel like shit, but at least my brain is working. Somewhat.
よかった。
She gives me a bright smile.
君はやっぱりクーなんだね。おそらく。多分。
Probably. Possibility. Great.
自分じゃよくわからないのか。私。単なる端末でもきっといつか理解。
She forms an optimistic smile. It was always like this. Ku smiles and I instantly feel way better.
じゃあ私。
Bye bye. Leaving behind a few mysterious words, Agent disappears.
俺たちも帰ろうか、千夏。
I embrace her and leave the cyberspace. Oh, I want to see you. Back in reality, I'm greeted by rain. I look to the side and see Chinatsu lying next to me. Did she actually go out of her way to find me and die from the same room? Man, that's so sweet.
レイン、医療班を呼んでくれ。何かあったのですか？まあな、俺たちドミニオンの構造体まで穴、そこでクソ忌々しい目にあっちまった。そうですか。何があったかは。
Rain becomes gloomy. I finally notice the pain germs under her clothes.
お前こそ何かあったのか？私もドミニオンに遭遇しましたよ。母を数人ほど撃ち殺してきました。そうか。これが彼らの手口なんです。亡くなった愛しい人の人形。
While giving me a speech, she also whispers to me via chant.
脱出ルートを確保しています。
I can't give a yacht to that. I'm part of Fenrir. If I can escape, it's my responsibility to do so. Overcome by a sense of duty, I take my first step forward. Suddenly, Chinatsu takes my hand with a grip so weak it's almost gentle. Oh. You can't do it. Go. You can't abandon her again. No. No. Ah. Fuck. You're breaking my heart here, Chinatsu. God damn it. She looks at me with desperate eyes. Looking back at her fills me with emotion I can't control. No. I can't leave her alone. I want to stay with her. Yes? Major Shizel killed Masa. It was a battlefield, so there was no choice. I know that well. But he was a friend and all around just a good guy. It's not something I can accept that easily. She and I are all that's left of that summer team. Chinatsu is... I'm about to do the worst thing I can do as a soldier. Once I do it, there'll be no going back. Yes?
Lei, 一人で脱出してくれ。許されないことけど、俺は千夏を見捨てていけないんだ。
Yes! Yes! That's what I'm here for. No, fuck you.
それはダメだ。
This is me and Chinatsu time. You fuck off.
どうしてです？
これは俺の極めて個人的な感情から発した行動だからだ。
そんなこと初めから。
レイン、俺はまだお前の上官だ。
納得もできなければ、それがあなたの意志ならば、私にはやとしか言えません。すまん。
Yeah, I really can't force her to play along with something so personal. I just can't make her into the traitor I'm about to be.
それではあなたは私たちの敵になるのですね。
かも。
もう戦場に出てこないでください。あなたに銃を向けるのは死ぬより辛い。しかし、私は引き金を引くでしょうから。
I can't wait to beat your ass. Rain turns away from me and heads for the exit. As her footsteps resound in the room, she stops the door and speaks again without even turning around.
今までありがとうございました。
She leaves without even hearing my response. Don't you apologize. Yeah. She grasps my hand and apologizes over and over again. God, I'm so excited to see where this goes now. God, I'm so excited to see where this goes now. God, I'm so hyped to see where this goes now. A day has passed since the incident, and silence is returning to Midspire. Director Isa whispers that while looking through the window, feels like the chaotic day made him age a few years. Rain escaped the Midspire alongside Major Shizel and the rest. I always told her that she's free to abandon me, but having it actually happen does make me feel kind of lonely. Doesn't matter, we got Chinatsu, baby.
彼女には彼女なりの考えがあるのでしょう。
君もエイダと同じことを言う。しかし、私にはその考えとやらがさっぱりわからんよ。
He sighs and rubs his temple. He looks less like the director of GOAT, more like a troubled father.
レインからは、
はい。
何かエイダのことは言っておったかね。
レインは母親のことでひどく長官を恨んでいるようでした。
確かに、私は夫としても父親としてもが、私を恨むのは筋違いというものだ。どうしてそん
I guess having Rain escape was a real shock for him. There's no real reason for him to grumble about his family to me. He seems to be aware of that, and he quickly fixes his posture.
つまらない愚痴を聞かせてしまったな。いえ、君はエイジとはうまくやっている。
You know, it was getting better, but I think after this, well,
正直な話をすれば、うまくいっているとは言えません。
もし私なら、病床の妻を置き去りにして、いや、失言だった。たとえ八重君のような女性が妻でも、私もやはり戦場に出かけたのかもしれないな。すまん。今日の私はみっともない姿ばかり見せているな。
He heaves a long sigh.
レインは去ったが、とりあえず。しかし聞くが、どうして君は
Definitely can't say that his words left an impression on me. It's too smarmy.
あまり感心できる理由ではありません。
正直な男だな。
極めて個人的な理由です。
It's really hard to say that I just wanted to stay with Chinatsu.
まあよかろう。焦らずとも。
You know,
いずれ私の話も
I just don't care.
君なら理解してく
Honestly,
れるは
bud,
ずだと信じている。
don't care about your point of view.
だが我々には時間がない。君の決断を早めるために。
Ooh?
あえて機密の一端を君
What's
に
the
明かそう。
tea? He turns away from me and makes the screen display a world map. It has red dots all over it like some sort of skin disease.
この赤い点は一体。
アセンブラが流出した場合のシミュレーションだ。
I watch the map is painted completely crimson. Can't help but stare. The sight makes me remember Great Christmas, making me shake.
やっと状況を認識してくれたようだな。
That's the classified information you wanted to share? We have a simulation that will show you just how dangerous Dissembler is, because clearly there's no way you could have figured that out on your own through your own experiences with it. No, no, no. What the fuck? Don't tell me that's it. You seem to understand the situation. Like, no, we knew Assembler was dangerous from the jump. We knew if it wasn't contained, it would fucking cause insurmountable amounts of damage, even, yo, apocalypse rendering consequences. But it's like, the fact that you had the balls to be like, I have some classified information to share with you. Alright, maybe this will help you see things my way. See the simulation that says it'll do big damage? Yeah. Bet you didn't think about that one, huh? Please tell me you're gonna follow this up with something and you're not just gonna leave it there. Please.
安心したまえ。これは最悪の状況の一つでしかない。
Okay, but where's the classified
これを防
info?
ぐために我々は活動
Where's the
しているの
secret that's supposed to get me on your side? Because I still ain't seeing it, fucker.
そうですか。
Don't act like he showed you something new you would have never imagined before.
ただ一度発動したアセンブラは先ほどのシミュレーションの通り見る間に世界を覆い尽くすだろう。
Yes. Yes. We're aware of this. At no point did we think otherwise.
灰色のクリスマスの日ではない。今度は世界中が。しかし幸いなことに未だドミニオンは
So is his whole point just saying like it won't just be another Great Christmas because it'll spread too fast for us to contain it like we did with Great Christmas? Is that what he's saying? Which I suppose that is a somewhat useful piece of information. As definitely so, I guess that kind of shit is helpful to get someone on your side, right? Being like, listen, I know you're scared of Great Christmas, but Great Christmas won't even begin to cover what will happen if it happens again, right? God, I get that to an extent, but also the fact that you tried to paint that as some classified information that no one could have possibly surmised themselves. Like, sure, I guess the fact that this time it would spread so quickly there wouldn't be a chance of stopping it. If that's even what you're saying. Like he even said, motherfucker, like he even says, that's only a worst case scenario. This is only one of the worst case scenarios. So he's not even saying that's what'll happen for sure. He's just saying like, yo, in the worst case, we won't be able to stop it. Like, no shit, that's the worst case. That was the worst case the first time around. Motherfucker, you ain't tell me nothing. You just fed me a whole ass nothing burger.
コマンダーが
そうなる前にだからこそ鈴代市を完全封鎖し、しかし正直な話をすれば私はドミニオン壊滅は目前に迫ったと思っている。
So Goat probably already knows where Dominion's base is. I feel like a bit of weight has been removed from my mind. No matter who does this, the death of Dominion is a welcome thing.
むしろ私が危惧しているのは
次の戦争。
そうだ。今回の事件でアセンブラのデータはかなり流出してしまった。もし 反統合勢力に属する者が自力でコマンダーを完成すれば、またそれがテロリストの手に渡れば、世界中のどこでも灰色のクリスマスを引き起こせる。
一度開発できたテクノロジーなら
当然統合は規制と監視を続けるが、相手は目に見えないナノ物質。
Dr. Isau's words make me remember what Chinatsu told me.
そこで
渚注意から聞いたのかね。
私もドレクスラー機関を追っていた電脳将校で。
Just to make sure Chinatsu doesn't get in trouble, I make sure to make my answer vague.
まあいいだろう。その通り、コマンダーは AI がなければ機能しないことが分かっている。コマンダーは下位のユニットを制御するために AI の持つ量子的通信ネットワークを使用している。
しかし量子通信ネットワークは遮断困難です。
Jamming it with our current tech is a real challenge. After all, quantum effects don't have a path for us to block. The best we can do right now is make small, isolated areas, or read minuscule amounts of info using squids as large as warships. Considering that makes me realize just how big of a deal Midspire's blocking ability is. It's downright
具
paranoid.
体的な方法は教えることができない。しかし我々はそれを可能だと考えている。
I suddenly remember the Baldr system I saw deep in the structure. Is his method the large machine I saw there? Not like I can ask about it.
それをアークに対して使用するつもりなのでしょうか。
あくまで最終手段としてな。
Dr. Isau makes the screen change, and now displays the mesh-like AI network and the S-class AIs comprising it. Suzushiro has Eve. The domain she controls covers most of this state and even extends to neighboring ones.
まさかイブの物理的破壊を考えているのですか。
無論そんなことは考えていない。第一、イブを物理的に破壊するには
Eve is the main structure of the AI network covering the whole world. One of the reasons why ARC can claim to be the world's biggest corporation is because Eve is located at its foundation. Her physical body is buried deep underground, where she's supporting herself, self-improving and multiplying. It's a sacred ground where humans have no power. She's an AI system on an entirely different level than the mother we knew. Even if the entire world was scorched by the Gungnir network and all of humanity was exterminated, the AI network would live on indefinitely. At least, that's what people are saying.
君がアークを信じる気持ちは理解しているつもりだ。だが今回のアセンブラをめぐる事件にアーク社が何らかの形で関与しているのは間違いない。見たまえ、苦労の末にスクイドがサルベージュしたアナンとセーラ社長の通話記録だ。
Monitor displays a noise-filled scene. It shows my aunt, the one and only President Seta Tachibana.
ここら辺で手打ちをしないかね、社長。
おっしゃる意味がよくわかりませんが。
市内に潜伏している傭兵部隊、あれのクライアントが君たちアークだと分かっている。
我が社も自衛の必要がありますから。それに彼らは傭兵ではなく。
私はね、これでも君に感謝しておるのだよ。アーク社の存在がなければ我が市の経済は成り立っていないと言って過言ではない。かつてこの国は数多くの大企業を生み出した。だがそれらの多くは国外へと拠点を移し生まれ。
それはすでに歴史の話。市長が生まれる前の話ではありませんか。
しかしその歴史を超え橘財閥は戻ってきてくれたではないかね。いや、正確には君とアーク社が戻ってきてくれ。そればかりか。市の繁栄のために様々な情報を提供してくれた。
そうせねば様々な認可をくださらなかったでしょうからね。
この鈴代氏、いやこの国のことを思えば我々は争うべきではないと思わないかね。
今時民族主義ですか市長。
強情もいい加減にしたまえ。外部勢力がこの国を乗っ取ろうとしているのは君もよく知っているだろうに。
通常回線ではお話ししたくないこともあります。市長、お話を続けたければ。
All that's left now is noise. That doesn't really tell me anything, though.
分かっていると思うが、我々はアークを信用していない。
That is true.
少なくとも
That is true.
彼ら、君も本当は
I do, actually. I know that Mother was in an abnormal state and that Ark was hiding that in the S. However, I can't bring myself to tell him anything about that. Chapter 12, Holiday. Oh? Is that a good thing? After the talk with Director Isao, I walked through the HQ's hallway. There are maintenance hatches open here and there, and the engineers are working hard to fix the place. And so I come close to the CDF mission room. A few CDF members are standing there with gloomy expressions. The consoles there each have bouquets on them. Masa's gone. There's no point in remembering that, but people's hearts aren't just machines with countless on and off switches on them. Masa, why did I...
ああ、任せておけ。無事に生還できたらまた飲もうぜ。
Why was Rain's route the only one where we didn't have to see one of our homies die? Is that just gonna become a recurring theme now? Because in Nanoa's route, we had to fucking see Chinatsu die. And this one, we had to see Masa die. Like, fucking A, dude. Unable to contain my rage, I punch a wall. Why the hell did I even take him to a place like that? I hear a familiar voice and feel a touch on my shoulder. She's being considerate of me. That's all the reason I need to get a grip.
大丈夫。昨べ枕を濡らして落ち着いたよ。そう。お前こそもう起き上がって大丈夫なのか？ああ、寝てると余計に辛いし。
After the mission, Chinatsu was taken to an army hospital. I took her there right after Rain left. Remembering what I saw there makes me depressed. The place was full of those who flatlined or received severe neural damage. Chinatsu was muttering something in my arms. She forms a slightly forced smile. What should I tell her now? Words are way too powerless to console those who received physical damage. She sighs and forms a wry grin. She's slowly starting to act more and more like she did in Seishu. And I think she's starting to make me feel the same way she did back then. Her expression is completely serious. She tightly grasps my hand. Picture the faces of my classmates and the people of Seishu Academy City. I won't get to see 99% of them ever again. I grasp her hand back. Chance and I share the same heartache, which I find to be a minor salvation.
もうこんな時間だったんだ。医療テストか？軍のテストさ。
The way she says it makes it clear that's not something she can tell me. I choose to say nothing. She makes a faint smile and whispers into my ear.
配置転換さ。うまくいけば、私新鋭機のパイロットに選ばれるかもしれないんだ。諜報活動から身を引くんだ。まあ、荒事には違いないけどね。でも。 潜入任務とかなくなると楽はできるよね。他にも候補生がいるから確実な話じゃないけれど。千夏だったら大丈夫。お前の腕前は俺が保証してやるさ。
I got faith in you, girl.
あんたのお墨付きなら心。
We look at each other and smile. Missions become even a bit safer. I'm willing to welcome the change with open arms.
じゃあ頑張ってこいよ、夏。あ。
She raises one of her hands and draws herself closer to me. Hell yes. She gives me a kiss on the cheek again. With a faint smile, Chinatsu runs off. I feel like her cheeks were actually a bit red. Hell yes. It's evening now. It's kind of fucked up that we're still like in Rain's mom's house after, you know, we kind of turned our back on her, but you know. Rain. I almost feel like she's about to walk in through the door. Okay, but surely you can see how this is a little fucked up, right, Chinatsu? Chinatsu was done with the test and came with me. It's pretty big for a single person. Just size. She probably wanted to get along with Rain too. Now that I think about it, ever since coming to Midspire, I never actually saw Chinatsu have a single friendly chat with anyone from Goat. This isn't something I could have imagined back in our school years, but does she actually not have a single friend here?
Yeah. 千夏は腹が減ってないのか。だったら飯でも食いに行こう。それとも私に飯作らせる機会？それもいいかもな。勇気あるねあんた。油の味しかしなくても知らないぞ。何そんな顔してんだよ。冗談だよ。ああ、そうだな。お前のおすすめのところで。
Jess opens her eyes in surprise. She stares directly at me before speaking in a bashful manner.
またありがとうか。その話じゃないけど、まあいっか。
She beams, takes me by the arm, and drags me out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. After having dinner at the restaurant she chose, we go take a walk in the park.
こんなに治安がいいのにさ。みんな規則正しい生活をしてるんだよ。
Not to mention that Midspire just isn't suited for the nightlife. When it's dark, the only places still open are the bars aimed at the soldiers. The artificial night here has a similar chill to a dark warehouse. Chinatsu is actually looking into the past. I'm slightly astonished, but act like it's nothing and just respond to her comment.
初デートは公園だったし。そうだね。今から思えば順調だったよね。手を繋いだだけでお互い顔を真っ赤にしたりしてさ。
She puts her hand over mine. The act itself makes me happy. The coldness of her cyborg body makes me feel a bit sad as well. Don't think about that.
さすがに今は真っ赤にはならないんだね。まあな。でも脈拍がちょっとだけ速くなってるね。まあ男だからな。そっか、ちゃんと女と認識しているんだ。当たり前だ。そういうお前だって女として振る舞っているじゃないか。そりゃ数年前まで私は女でもつい最近までまだ脳みそは女だって。あの頃もこうやって一歩ずつ確かめればよかったんだろうな。
She looks at me while whispering suggestive words. Makes my heart react way stronger than an adult heart should.
まだ約束。ああ。だったら思い出さなくていいや。
We both fall silent, but it doesn't feel awkward at all. It's a bashful silence, the one I felt many times when dealing with her in the past. We grasp each other's hands like we used to.
ねえ、一つお願いしてもいいかな。なんだ？明日暇なんだ。だからつまらないデートにでも誘ってくれない？
Hell yes.
いきなりだな。いいけど任務があるとか言ってなかったか？いきなり休暇だったんだよ。昼まで寝てからでいいからさ。それから飯を食ってミッドスパイア見物でもしよう。
Oh hell yeah. So we get like the Midspire date we got with Rain in her route, but I get to do it with Chinatsu instead? Like bro, sign me the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, thank you. She smiles faintly and puts more strength into her grip. Hell yeah. Chinatsu's already waiting for me where we promised to meet.
すまん。急いで寮から駆けつけたんだけど。冗談だってば。実は私も今来たところだよ。
So what you want to talk about? I normally ask that aloud without a problem, but now I can barely open my mouth. I glance at her and see her stare back at me with a weird smile.
とりあえず。そうだね。でもどうせなら人気のない場所がいいな。とはいえ、どこかに出かけるにしては。
We're only having a normal talk, but my heartbeat is stupidly fast.
私、菜の葉に電話して、今日は実家に帰るって言ってあるんだけど。
My heart skips a beat. I don't know how to respond. Chinatsu silently looks at me, and it feels like she's asking, well, what are you gonna do?
わかった。俺もまさに連絡を入れておくよ。ごめんね、無理言っちゃって。いつものことだ。お前に引っ張り回されるのも悪くないさ。ありがとう。じゃあ、今日はお言葉に甘えて引っ張り回してあげる。
Hell yeah. She tightly grasps my arm. I can smell her scent again, but this time it feels somewhat different. Jansu bashfully forms a beaming smile. God damn it. I can tell we're getting closer and closer to whatever that promise is. I fucking... Ah! Someone shakes me, waking me from the dream of the past. Ooh. Ooh, you said the wrong girl name. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Rain left this place. Right. Promised to take her out on a date. Jansu forcefully pulls me out of bed. Hell yeah. She brings coffee and loads of pasta to the table. Hell yeah. Jansu was good at pasta. It smells the same as it did. I'm almost drooling just looking at it. I expect to only take the pasta into my mouth. Taste isn't weak, it's non-existent. And that's despite her taste testing it over and over. With a troubled expression, she adds some white powder into her coffee. That's salt, not sugar. Try to warn her, but I have to stop mid-sentence. I mean, she's actually drinking the salted coffee like it's nothing. Thankfully, there's not too much salt left. Pour all the powder into my coffee. I'll just pickle my tongue in salt. Gulp down the painfully salty coffee. Ugh. Done with brunch, we head out to the city. We go down to a lower level and follow the brick road lined by trees to arrive at a tidy-looking shopping district. We just stand and look around. This place looks so prosperous that it feels like a whole other world compared to what's outside. To the survivors of Great Christmas, Christmas is a very difficult thing to celebrate. I'm among those people, of course. Jansu shares my pain, and I guess misery really does love company, since that makes me feel strange. Jansu grabs my hand. She gives me a considerate smile, and we both start walking through the town. As we talk, the memories of that day come back to me in vivid detail.